Yeah, come on. Boy, he's an athlete. This guy can jump.
This is CJ at the home of former Twin Cities TV sports anchor Tom Ryther. And that's Stasio, the pooch Ryther shares with his longtime companion Kelly. They love dogs. I'm sure you're not allowed up on that couch.
Yeah, that's okay for that. I mean, he's clean. His feet are clean.
They also love funny signs. This one's from the Missouri Tavern Ryther's dad owned. Stasio, which is Polish for Stanley, is named after Stan Musial, the Baseball Hall of Famer with whom Ryther once played 9 holes of golf. That golf outing is among the recollections in the sometimes biting memoir Ryther has written about his life and TV career, which came to an unpleasant end in 1991 when he was fired by KARE11. He calls himself the Hummelsheim Kid, a reference to the street on which he grew up in St. Louis. Most of Ryther's life, he's had an unbelievable mane of hair. About 15 years ago, he started medication that caused him to lose his anchor hair while improving his quality of life. So, as Ryther says, who needs hair? So, what made you decide to write a book?
When I won my lawsuit in 1997, I had a company in Boston wanted me to write a book. I had 2 people here in the Twin Cities. But I'd been in court for 6 years, and quite honestly, I got tired of it, and I'm 81 years old right now, and I finally, my publisher, Jeff Lanto at StudioZ7.com told me, if you're gonna, you better do it now or you'll never do it. So I spent the long, cold winter writing the book, and I'm glad I did.
There are people who are going to say this book is mean. Of course, I'm not going to say that, but there are people who will read this book and think it's kind of mean.
Well, I wouldn't. I know what you're talking about. I think you're probably talking about what I write about Sid Hartman. Sid Hartman tried to get me fired for 22 years. He called up Stanley Hubbard numerous times because we just didn't like each other from the get-go. And then when I went to work for NBC, he got a hold of his sports writer buddies in Cleveland, and they were writing bad things about me before I went on the air. So then I came back to KARE11, and he was calling Gannett, Tom Kirby, talking to the general manager, trying to get me fired. He tried 22 years to get me fired, all because I wouldn't kneel at his altar.
Now, how do you know this?
I had the people that he talked to tell me. Tom Kirby told me, what is it with you and Hartman? I said, well, we don't like each other. And CJ, I cannot be friendly to somebody I don't like. I just stay away from him. I was at a Bud Grant news conference. I did the Bud Grant show for 7 years with KSTP. And Sid was bad-mouthing me at a news conference. So I walked over to him. It's the first time I ever met him. I said, if you've got something to say about me, say it to my face. And that was the beginning of our sour relationship. And we never got along. But I just can't be nice to somebody I don't like or respect.
What was the last time you laid eyes on him?
Long time ago. I think it was in the press box during a Twins game. Because I've been off the air since 1992.
Your attitude towards him has not mellowed, even though you guys have gotten older.
Let me tell you, he's 99 years old, and he's still out there trying to do the job. My hat's off to him, bald head and all. That's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Today, and he
I can't take your picture.
Yes, you can.
You can tell which one's mine, can't you?
As I was leaving, Tom called my attention to an autographed item from his buddy Joe Castiglione, the voice of the Red Sox. And I discovered that Tom has another interesting voice that likes to escape from him every now and then. You might not like him, but you can impersonate him pretty well. Let's hear it.
Well, I didn't say I don't like Sid, but, he is, I'm not one of his sports heroes. So we're here now, and I want to ask you, a baseball player, why are baseballs round? Wouldn't it be more fun if they were square?
That's good.